I'm Kevin.
I'm Angela.
I'm Pickle.
Currently, I'm employed as a home appraiser here in Abbotsford.
And I work at Starbucks.
We're excited to go to Ireland to fill the hospitality role as missionaries there. Less than 1% born-again Christian, biblical Christian. 4 million people, and less than 1% of them know Jesus as their personal savior.
There's a lot of heartbrokenness, and because of the recession even, it's becoming even more apparent the amazing loss of hope there. Suicide rate has gone through the roof in the last year or two.
It's at an all-time high for
Yeah.
the country. Alcoholism.
Obviously, Ireland's known for that. The homelessness is increased a ton in the last couple of years. He put that into Google, and the thing that came up was Operation Mobilization, this position for hospitality. He just printed it off and then just put it down, and he's like,
I have to read this.
Yeah, I read it. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, with a little bit more tears, because it was crazy. I got all teary-eyed. What's happening there is totally what we want to be a part of. It's who we feel we are. By filling this role, it's something that they desperately need filled. It would free them up to concentrate and grow their ministries. The Lacken House property, which is the 5-acre property, the office block, guest houses, conference room, the kitchen and worship center. So they're using this property as their hub, and it's right in the center of Ireland so that they're able to reach the whole country from one area. They want to grow it, and they don't have the ability to without freeing up those people, and also being able to bring in more teams because they have somebody to care for those teams, to clean up, to prep, to organize, to make that work. So right now they're having to turn away missions teams that want to come to Ireland to help serve the churches that want to do evangelism, but they can't right now bring those teams in. It really just limits what they're able to do, having to turn away teams. In any ministry, when you're overtaxed, when you're doing more than it can create burnout over long periods of time.
We, in a very short amount of time, need a support team.
We can't do it obviously on our own. It has to be a team effort, but we're going to try and contact people. If they already know that they'd like to be part of this team, if they could contact us, that would be great. We're looking for people that can be committed in all of these areas, people that can be committed to prayer and know that's who they are, will remember Ireland and us and the people there and the lostness and the churches that are growing, and we can send prayer requests to them. We've had people offer to fill the logistics role. It's been amazing. People that have offered to do our printed and mailing materials. People that have offered to be our representatives at churches. Part of it will be re-entry after 2 years. We need to come back for 6 months to a year. Part of that will be organizing housing before we're coming back, lining up jobs that we can work for those 6 months to a year as we see where God's leading.
We have to be at 100% or 99 before we're allowed to go. There's a couple people that have already gotten on board and committed to a certain amount.
Northview being our sending church, we had no idea when we met with the missions pastor that they were going to support us financially. And then to have people along the way, before we're even into the finance raising part of this, to have them say, we want to support you. We've already caught your vision. We already know what you're doing or what you will be doing there, and we're on board, and just let us know when. At approximately 25% now. We broke it down to if we could have 8 people support us with $200 a month, 12 people at $100 a month, and 20 people at $50 a month, then that would give us our full support that we need. It doesn't have to be those numbers. That's just a way that adds up to what we would need. One-time gifts or anything people can do would definitely help us a ton. And our heart is to be part of what God's doing in Ireland, and to be part of the mission that's already there and what they're doing. And we just love to be able to serve not only the team but the people of Ireland through filling this role.